Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have another project pan update. So I'm going to run through each product and let you know how I'm getting on. I have been doing these on a quarterly basis and have been really enjoying trying to finish products. It has been making me reach for products more often than I would have done if they were in the project, which is a good thing. So let's get straight into it. I can't actually remember the order of the products from my last video, and normally I do try to sort of stick in the same order, so this one might be a bit more mishmash because I'm just going to run through as I've laid them out in front of me. So the first product is the Victoria's Secret Tease Fragrance Mist. This will forever be in the project pan because I'm never going to finish it, but I am quite liking showing my progress. I have recently been adding an extra spritz of this in the morning, and looking at the lines on the side it has made a slight difference but not much. So there is the progress. Obviously there's a slightly bigger gap between the bottom two lines but not a massive difference, but I just can't believe how long this is lasting. I still don't know why I bought a second one because this is going to last forever. Next item is this simple micellar water, and this is what I use to take my face makeup off and generally just sort of cleanse my face at the end of the day. I don't use it to take my eye makeup, so it is just my face makeup I use to take it off, but say I do use it most days, but I've got a couple of other micellar waters that I now use as well. So I've made good progress on this because we were originally here and we're now down to there. But a little does go a long way with this. It does tend to last a while, but I think if this was the sole micellar water that I was using, I would have finished this by now. But because I am using a few others, that's where we're up to with this one. The next item is an item that I've finished, but I'm showing you a full bottle. So this is the Rimmel eye makeup remover, and this was where we were up to last time. And as suspected, I did finish this. This is the bottle I've opened after I'd finished that one, but the hole on the new bottle was smaller than this one, and I solely use this to put a cotton bud in to fix any mistakes on my eye or to get rid of sort of panda eyes with mascara and things like that. So it's not, I don't use it to remove my whole eye makeup, but the size of the hole was very important because I could not get a cotton bud in the newer bottle enough to get enough product out. So I just simply poured the new bottle of products back into this one. I've still got the bottle with the lines on it, so that has gone, so it's obviously going out of the project. In its place, I'm going to put another micellar water, and this is the Biore baking soda micellar water. And this is just obviously the small size bottle, but I think this was only £1 or £2. And that is where we are up to now, which I will obviously mark with a Sharpie. This smells really nice, and I think this is probably a bit more gentle on my skin than the simple one, so I do tend to reach for this a little bit more, and I've already gone through quite a bit of this and I haven't had it open for that long. I do also have the charcoal one of these, but I think I do prefer this baking soda one. We'll see how we get on with that one. Then we have the Moroccanoil hair treatment, and this is something that I don't use on a regular basis. I only wash my hair twice a week anyway, but I probably only apply this once every couple of weeks, and again a little of this goes a long way, so it is lasting quite a while, which is good, but I do intend to purchase a big bottle of this once this runs out. So as you can see, the 3 marks, the first one is on the glass right here, then the second line there, and now this is where we're up to now. So I still do have a good 2/3 if not 3/4 of the bottle left. I have the Biore Flawless Light Reflecting Concealer, and this is nearly gone now. I don't mark this one with a Sharpie because it moves around too much. It is a clear bottle so you can see through, and if you look through with the light it literally has about this much left, plus obviously what's on the sides. But because of recent breakouts I'm really going through this now, and I desperately need to order another one. And just looking at the bottom, I'm shade 2. I did nearly order another one of these the other day, and I thought I was shade 1 and nearly ordered shade 1, so I'm glad that I didn't now because I'm shade 2. So I would have thought by the next update this will have been finished and I'll probably be on my next one by then. Then we have a few lip products. The first one is this Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Chihuahua. And I haven't reached for this an awful lot since the last update, to be honest. So I think I'm going to take this out. It still seems to have a fair bit of product left in it, but it's obviously hard to gauge because it's opaque packaging. But I'm going to take it out so I can just reach for it as and when I please, rather than having to actively use it. Not because I don't like it, because I do, but I'm just in the mood of testing lots of lipsticks at the moment. Speaking of which, I have done a Black Friday haul, which I've had most of my items delivered. I'm just waiting for a couple from the US, so as soon as I get the products from the US, I will film and upload my Black Friday haul video. The other couple of lipsticks that I have is this Tarte Colour Splash lipstick, and this is in the shade Surf's Up. That is where we're up to now. I will include a couple of pictures of previous updates as well as probably a picture of now because it's a bit easier to see than me holding it up to the camera. But again, it's another one I haven't reached for an awful lot, so I don't think I've made much progress of it of late. But it is now getting to that time of the year where I tend to reach for the more kind of orangey shades, so I probably will get a bit more use out of it in the coming couple of months. Then the other lip product is the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Primrose. And this is where that one's up to. Again, I'll stick a few pictures in of previous updates and now. This one is in my handbag for work, and this is something that I tend to put on sort of halfway through the day once the lipstick that I've put on in the morning has worn off. But I haven't reached for this one a lot because my method of madness, I have the shade Audition in my purse as well. And if I've put a nude lipstick on of a morning, I tend to put the Audition on because I will still have slight remains left over of whatever lipstick from the morning. So we'll put Audition on, and then if I wear a pink one of a morning, I'll tend to put this one on. But because I've been reaching so much for nude shades recently, it has been Audition that I've been putting on more than this one. But I still think I've reached for it a couple of times, just not a lot, so it probably won't look any different in the picture, to be honest. And it is annoying me that it is getting more and more bent in the packaging because it's sticking to the back and it's not even in direct heat. The next thing is this Beauty Bay Eyebrow, the Mousse. And I have reached for this a few more times since the last update, because I think when I'd filmed the last update I hadn't touched it from the previous one, but I did make a concerted effort to reach back for this again, and it has made me realise that I'm not a massive fan of it anymore. I did used to like it to fill in my brows, but I think it's just a bit too much. I think because I now use the Goof Proof eyebrow pencil and I'd give myself more of a natural but darker shade in that respect, this is just too much and also a bit too much effort as well. But I have made a bit more of a dent in it, and I'll put pictures up of the previous updates as well. But I think I'm going to take this out of the project because I was forcing myself to reach for it and then not enjoying the fact that it was taking me longer, and then I was ending up with too big of a brow than what I was used to and didn't like the look of it, so I'll take this one out. In its place, I'm going to put this Tarte Maracuja Sea Brightener Eye Cream. I think this is the second one of these that I've had now, but it's a really nice eye cream. I just use this on my lids and surrounding areas because I use the Benefit It's Potent eye cream underneath my eyes. But I find this one is quite moisturising, and I also think it has got rid of some veins showing on my lid, and I genuinely think this has made them look a bit less obvious. I don't know how, but it has. So this is where we're up to with that. There's not an awful lot left, but another product where a little does go a long way, so I'm intrigued to see whether I use this up before the next update. But I would definitely consider buying this again, although I like getting the mini size ones in the different sets that you have available rather than buying the full size. Then we have the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder, and this has been a bit neglected of late because I have been reaching more for the Laura Mercier setting powder that I received a small pot sample of. So this was something that wasn't everyday in my everyday occurrence in my makeup routine, but it has been slightly neglected. I am still reaching for it, but not as much. So it's hard to show up to the camera, but it's not got a lot left. I think that will still last a while because, to be honest, I don't put an awful lot of this on, but I will put photos up again so you can kind of see where it's up to. Then the final two items are these Biore nail varnishes. The first one is in the shade Pink Ice and it's from their Molten Metal line. And then this one is in the shade Pearl and it's from their Silk line. I have only put this on a couple of times since the last update, so the line has gone down ever so slightly. Whereas this one I have applied a good few times, so we have made a little bit of a dent in this one. Because I really like applying this, especially on my toes, to be honest, because it does last a really long time. But obviously in the winter I tend to not keep up to date with my nail varnish on my toes, just my hands. But I think I'm probably putting this on every other time I paint my nails, which will make more progress come the next update. So that is it for the Project Pan update. I feel like I'm doing pretty well in getting through the products. I've not got as many in this as I think I did at the beginning, which is better because there's less pressure to think, oh, that's in the project, that's in the project. I can kind of just enjoy things more. So I'm quite happy with the amount of products that I've got in it. And yeah, I think I've made okay progress. If anyone else is doing a Project Pan, let me know in the comments. I'm interested in other people's progress. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.